Hello, my name is Esther from Kenya, and I'm a nature, climate, waterways, and ocean advocate. I'm also an environmental consultant by profession. One of the emerging research themes I strongly feel deserves more attention is climate change-induced water scarcity. I have had a chance to work in the arid and semi-arid areas of the Kenyan Rift Valley region, and the story to tell from these places is not all that good. As water demand continues to rise in these already water scarce regions, weather pattern variations have led to more unpredictable rainfall, recurrent and prolonged droughts that have exerted more augmented pressure on the available water resources. Subsequently, grazing lands have significantly reduced, increasing competition over the minimal resources available. And this has heightened outbreak of conflicts and insecurity. As a young woman, I share in the pain that mothers and children undergo walking for long distances in search of water and pasture for their families and their livestock. And you see, when these kids are kept away from school, it derails them from acquiring knowledge and employability skills, making it even harder, breaking the vicious cycle of poverty. This is worsened by the fact that most of the water sources in these places are open and shared. Water ponds and dams are shared between various water uses and water users, ranging from livestock, humans, and wildlife. And in most cases, the water becomes polluted. And when these communities consume this water, it places them at risk of contracting diseases that makes them dig more from their almost empty pockets to seek medical assistance. And this also robs them of their little incomes. One of the major challenges I have encountered in my research work is the lack of funds to further my work. We can all agree that suitable equipment is sometimes required for effective research. For instance, if I want to conduct water quality assessment against a phenomenon such as pollution, the lack of funds and also the capacity to secure these grants really thwarts our research ambitions as young scientists. The lack of mentorship that may otherwise help improve this problem leads to reducing our competence and also our competitive edge in acquiring these grants, because most of them target senior scientists or even people who are more experienced and have knowledge in this field. What I feel should be done to make water research more inclusive is that there ought to be more sufficient community engagement, and one that is meaningful, one that is a representative of all segments in the society, and this includes young people, women, indigenous people, local communities, and also people with disabilities, to ensure that we ask questions and get the right answers, especially from people who bear the greatest brunt when it comes to water-related challenges. It will also ensure that their obstacles and also the barriers they experience when addressing these challenges are not overlooked, as well as ensuring that these gaps are taken into account by the water sector. This will also be crucial in giving them a stake and giving them a voice at the decision-making table when it comes to water resource governance, protection, and management. Thank you so much.